everybody, it's Debbie here. Welcome back to my Crafty Den. So I have a little share for you today, a little project share kind of. It's not really a tutorial. I've got part of this done off camera. So I want to make a classic sized cover for a disc bound notebook. Not necessarily a planner, but a disc bound notebook. So I had this is from a, let's see, I'll put it together the right way. This is from I don't even know how it went together. Anyway, oh, it's not going to go back together. Anyway, this is from a gift bag that I hauled from your dollar store with more for $1.50. And it is this beautiful scroll design with this amazing glitter on it that turns gray silver when you turn it this way. It turns green iridescent. Let's see if I can get it to do that for you. See, almost silver and then green iridescent. So anyway, enough of that. I've cut two pieces out. I have a Happy Planner cover here. This is one of the extra ones that you buy when you buy a package of extra covers. I just really love this bag. So what I did was I cut my bag into two pieces that are the same size as the paper on the inside of this laminated cover. So I've cut two that size. I'm going to grab a paper punch. Let me see which one here. I'm hoping this one will work. I've got a Fiskars, you know, this kind. So I'm hoping this will be strong enough to round the corners. These paper punches don't do so good on plastic, but that's fine, yeah. This is not a plastic bag. It's actually a paper gift bag, but it has a plastic look to it. So I wasn't sure if it would round these corners or not. So there's one. There's two. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and take the back of the bag and I am going to cut two pieces exactly the same, and I'll be right back. So I chose to go with a piece of black cardstock instead of the other side of the bag. And the reason I did that was simply because I realized that when I cut both of these out of the front, it didn't have a fold, but because the way the bottom of the bag folds up, there's a fold in the back side of the bag, and I didn't want a fold or a crease across to my cover. So I just went with a piece of black cardstock, cut it to size, and I just ran a bead of this down between the two so that they stick together when I put it through the laminator. So I'm going to take my laminating sheet. Well, this is the folded side, I think. Let me see. I have to find my, whoops, I have to find my open side. That's the closed end. So open it up, open up your laminating pouch. And then stick this right in so that it's nice and tight and straight. There. And close that down. And then we're going to run it through the laminator, and that's the hum that you've been hearing. This has just been warming up on my tabletop here. So I'm going to run that through, and I'm going to run them both through twice. So I shut my laminator off and set it over there. And now I've got my two pieces. So I am going to take my paper cutter and put it back up here on my desk. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to be very careful to look at that sealed edge and keep the sealed edge 1/8 of an inch in from where I cut. And I'm going to take the extra off. So that gives me a little edge here. Because if you cut into that, that little air pocket that is around your cardboard, when you laminate it, it'll just open right up. Which is no good unless you want a pocket. There. And I can toss these little scraps. Get them out of the way. Move that. And then I can take my rounder, and once again, I will, and this is where this doesn't work very good. See how it doesn't work very good on plastic? But it does give me a perfectly good line. I just do that. Okay. One of these days I'll buy a really heavy-duty corner chomper. And then I have to take my scissors and very carefully follow the line. And I'll get a perfectly rounded corner that matches that corner that's already rounded. So I have my front and my back. I just have to figure out which one's which. I think I like this as the front. No, maybe not. Yeah, like this, I think. Front and back. There. So what I'm going to do now is take this, if this is going to be my front, then I am going to take this one, which is the Memby cover, and I am going to put it on here and line it up with that edge nicely. And then I'm going to take a marker . This micron pen should work. And I'm going to keep that nice and straight. So I have these little circles marked. And I'm going to take that crazy old hole punch that I got, because I think it'll go through this a lot easier on my hands, and line it up with those. And look how easy that goes through there. This old hole punch is amazing. And all I'm doing is going through, watching the little hole, and then lining the edge of the hole up on that pen mark exactly to cut my holes. Okay, and then once these are cut out and the holes all line up, all I'm going to do is go back with my scissors, and I am going to cut little snips. Just like that. It's easier to do one at a time, I think. But see how just a little slit like that? And that's so that it can slide around on the disc. There, so now I have my covers, and I'll show you how they work. So all you have to do is take your book. Now, this book is already bulging. I mentioned that, I think, in my last plan with me with this book, or the one before that, maybe. But these discs are going to have to be replaced. Now, the reason I liked this cover so much for this year's planner was the black discs. So I'm going to go on to Mambi and order a set of the expander discs in black, and then I'm going to make my notebook out of the black discs and this, and I'll show you how really cool that is going to look. There, isn't that awesome? So I have all this amazing glitter, and yeah, that's fabulous. So this is going to make an amazing cover with these black discs. I am going to turn it into a journal of sorts, I think. And so I am going to put some cool papers in here. I got a little sticky glue or something that must have been on the cover here. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. So that's my project for today. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.